Good evening, guys. Bill McMillan here with NDWX.com on Wednesday evening just after 7 o'clock as we record this video update. And what we're looking at here are bursts of snow, and some of this is quite heavy, albeit brief, but nonetheless enough to lower visibility and lead to a quick coating to less than an inch across west central Indiana. These snow bursts are continuing to advance off to the southeast, and we'll continue to deal with snow bursts, snow showers throughout the evening hours. This is a look at the forecast radar here off of the high-resolution NAM, and these are forecast to continue into the overnight hours before beginning to diminish after the morning rush on Thursday. So the potential is there for the threat, at least, of a couple of slick spots on area roadways as you venture out through the morning rush on Thursday before we begin to dry things out. It's going to be a cold day, though. Temperatures for most of central Indiana will only top out in the low to perhaps mid-30s. All in all, well below where we should be for this time of the year, and certainly feeling very much like winter. Now, this is a look at the GFS forecast model, and as we put it into motion, we will dry things out as we wrap up the work week. Weak system will scoot off to our south. Perhaps of more importance, and certainly something that has our attention still, we posted on this last night, is the storm system that will track across the Tennessee Valley and at the very least provide us a chilly and windy close to the weekend. Now, it's not out of the realm of possibility that this system is a little bit further north and accordingly would result in more need at least to hit on the snow and or rain potential across the state. As things stand now, it looks like it's going to bypass us to our south, just to our south, but certainly worth keeping an eye on, as we posted last night on NDWX.com. At the very least, it looks like our friends across the northeast will have to contend with another just powerful nor'easter as we open up the new work week. And this is going to help bring in a new surge of cold air and potentially some snow showers for us as we go through the early parts of next week. Now, looking ahead, guys, the NAO, or the North Atlantic Oscillation, is forecast here to remain negative, really all the way into late March. And with a negative NAO in place, which is the main driver this time of the year of our overall weather pattern, this is what it would result in March. So accordingly, we just can't bite on any sort of long-term significant warm-ups. Is there the potential that a 1 or 2 day stretch of warmer than normal conditions could surge northeast into the Ohio Valley in what is a growing concern with this dryness across the southern plains? Absolutely. But that said, we just can't really bite on any sort of prolonged warm-up as long as that North Atlantic Oscillation stays negative. And accordingly, the ensemble data is continuing to hit on this cold pattern as we put the hemispheric view here, 5-day snapshots off of the GFS ensemble mean, continuing to advance this forward. You just get the idea that this cold pattern is really beginning to lock itself in here, and that's the danger of this kind of pattern once we get here into late winter and early spring, particularly when that North Atlantic Oscillation is in a negative state. And if we were to look at the surface, this is significant, guys. This is the day 11 through 16 time frame, so late March, and just notice even in a 5-day increment, just how far below normal the majority of the country is, particularly the northern plains, continuing to bleed southeast into the Ohio Valley. Yes, we see the warmth building across the southern plains, and that's something that we're rather confident about. But all in all, the data continues to look colder than normal for our particular part of the country, at least, through late March. So certainly something to continue to monitor as we progress through the next couple of weeks. We'll do that. In the meantime, make it a great Wednesday evening, and we'll talk with you soon here on NDWX.com.